Right. In 1970, the action started with the marches, and this is one of the early marches. It was this is one of the marches going to Arima. This picture was actually taken out in Tagarigua, approaching the bridge in Tagarigua. This is one of the marches coming down Frederick Street. For those who are not chronologically challenged, you remember that at the corner of Park and Frederick Street, you had the Ministry of Petroleum and Mines on the southwestern corner. All right, so this is with our banner, the Indians and Africans unite now. I wouldn't try to show you there because they printed that picture back to front, so the spelling goes the other way. This was the boat demonstration in Tobago where they had a procession of fishing boats. They went out to Buko Reef and then sailed into Pigeon Point from the sea because in those days the natives were not allowed to just go and bathe in Pigeon Point. Not even like now where you had to pay to go in. You could not go there. That was for the privileged ones. In 1972, when the soldiers won trial, 3 young ladies, Josanne Leonard, Debbie Kilgore, and Lynette Patrick, who became Aisha, led that Bishop and Steve, Woodbrook Secondary, Naparima Girls. They staged a number of marches in support of the soldiers. In North and in South, you see, this was some of the reaction. Where children run outside the joint and the parents and the teachers running them back inside. This gives a little chronology. This is my wife calling me again. This was the mutiny that took place in the army. We just given a little chronology on that. This is Makandal Daga when he was still capable. These are from the funeral of Basil Davis, which is undoubtedly the largest funeral ever took place in the country. The estimates range from between 30 to 100,000 people. This was on the truck that the coffin was on, looking forward when we were passing through Barataria. Looking forward and looking back, you see you have about 20 to 30 people shoulder to shoulder across as far as the eye could see. When the front of the funeral was in Mova Junction, the back was still in Port of Spain. It hadn't crossed the bridge. This one is going up through the Quasi in Sao. Then in 1972, we had the formation of the National Union of Freedom Fighters, which you see some of the names there. It started off really with some fellas who broke away with Enjak because they found Enjak was only talking and they wanted confrontation. They got confrontation. We got about 50 funerals as a result of it. This is one of the early ones, a fellow named Joel Demassier. This is probably one of the best known ones, Beverly Jones, is leaving the house. And this was for the de facto leader of Guy Harewood. They managed to. This is in tribute to Tubal Uriah Buzz Butler. They're ringing the bell, so we have to make it fast. This is Butler. This is Butler's funeral. These are some of the speakers and so that we had on the various ventures, starting with Dr. Ben, who was an Ethiopian-born Egyptologist, one of the best that the world has ever seen. Dr. Ben could stand up and give you a lecture on Egypt, naming dates, time, places, and things. Talk for 2 hours without a slip of paper in front of him. Dr. Olabisi Kubuni, Makam, Rosetta, Opoku from Tobago, Mother Inez, Asha Kambon, the wife of Kafra, and Daga in Woodford Square. Kambon, in the days when he still needed an Afro comb, this is at the launch of NJAC's union, NAU. This is from a press conference and whatnot. And then on the back we have some of the cultural work, because in the early 70s, NJAC started a series called Black Traditions in Art, where we were the first people to have calypso shows outside of the calypso season. Every month we would feature a different calypsonian, and we went. It was both African and Indian culture. We had our dancers, composer. We had our drummers. They had the bamboo And some people might recognize Nana. Or you're probably too young. Somewhat, or you might recognize that person. Who? No, look carefully. The person playing silver. Yeah, that's the Photoshop. Oh God, Betty, you come in. She will come and direct that now. And this is a Sylvan from Plaventil who had a particular name until they went to San Francisco. Before they were with gay desperados, they went to San Francisco and they realized that gay is not a word you use loosely. And then they became with desperados. So, Andre Tangra, Astor Johnson, this is from Valentino's show in Queens Hall. This is a fellow named Winston.
Yeah.
This is Abdul Malik. Yes, we have to go. Right? Not only because it was only 6th of April. The emergency was only 9th. These are some of the naming ceremonies we had in the early days. Right. See you all tomorrow.
Am I wrong in